Hey, what's going on with the YouTube? What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing? Hey, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KT on y'all back on that channel, man. Hey, I know I might be a little bit dark right now, but you know, that's due to the sunlight dropping, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I can't drop no video, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep y'all wanting that hot fire. I'm riding with my boy Malik right here. Say what's up, man.
What's up?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They're behind us, bro.
They behind us?
Yeah.
We gonna dip off on them.
Ooh.
But anyway, y'all see the thumbnail on this video. On this video right here, I'm about to be doing a 93 to a E85 switch over. So I'm finna switch over to E85. So this will be the first time I've done it in this Mustang, and first time I've done it ever. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. It's not difficult at all. It's pretty straightforward. And then, you know, I'm headed to the gas station right now to actually get it filled up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go get some E85 right now.
Yep, then we're gonna go get some food. Yeah,
get some food. Y'all heard what he said. Then we're gonna get some food. But pretty much to switch over to E85, the only thing you got to do is get you a tune, whether that be from Lawn Racing,
oh yeah, Racing.
Palm Beach.
What is Palm Beach?
Palm Beach is a place that tunes.
Oh.
Place that does tuning. So anyway, you can go to either Lawn Tuning or Palm Beach or anybody that does actual tuning, you know what I'm saying? Specifically for the Mustang, since I'm in a Mustang. Pretty much, you want to run the tank down to low as you can get it to zero. You want to run it down to close as you can get to zero. You can do it with just a quarter of a tank, but the best way to really do it, if you want to get that good E85, is you want to run the tank down close as you can get to zero. So right now I'm like 9 miles to empty right now. I think the E85 station I'm going to is actually like 11 miles. So I might be able to drive a little bit longer with it still being on zero. So we're gonna have to see. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. We're just about to find out. But I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. Anyway, before I get started real good, I just want to say shout out to these YouTubers right here. I want y'all to take the time out to go follow their channel, give them some love, and then, you know what I'm saying, just keep supporting not just me but the others around me. Shout out to my boy Bad Little Man, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing, man. Shout out to my girl SS Cherokee. Shout out to my homie MD, aka Scat in Black, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Hellcat Slick. Shout out to my boy Ice and Mike 08. Make sure I shout out to my boy Dreaded Scat. Shout out to my boy Royalty on 24s. I see you, boy, doing your thing. And also shout out to my boy Ghost on 24s. And all these names that I'm throwing out, I may run them on the screen, I may not. But you know what I'm saying? You know I'm very detailed. So if you go down in that description, you can find all that right there.
Oh, that hurting my eye.
Alright, so I'm still headed in that direction, but as y'all can see, I'm down to 7 miles to empty. Woo, we gonna push it. You know, we got a little ways to go, but I think we'll be okay. If we end up getting there before this, the 1 or the 0 pops up on the miles to empty, we'll just drive it around because I have a little area to where I can drive around because I want to try to get it as empty as I can. So that's the real goal here. Just try to get as empty as I can. But like I say, even if you're right here, I'm pretty sure that you can fill it up with E85 if you make it here to like 7 miles. But the only issue is the ethanol content that the N-gauge right here, I have my N-gauge right here, that the N-gauge is going to try to learn is going to be less because you still have a little bit of 93. In my case, I still have a little bit of 93 still left in the lines. So the alcohol content that it's going to learn might be a little bit less because I want to get at least, I want to say a little bit, probably over 40 or so. I want to get, you know, about over 40 or so to get that learned to the car because it's still gonna be 93 in here. And in order, I think, to switch over to the straight E85, the race tune by itself, which is just straight E85, you want 79 or higher. But since I'm doing a flex tune, 40% or so or better is okay because a flex tune is just a convenience tune. So it can have a little bit of 93 embedded in it, but once you fully switch over to E85, you want to have 79% or higher alcohol content before you use the race tune. But I'm just switching it over to the flex tune, so I believe about 40% or so of alcohol content should be okay. And pretty much I'm just gonna save the rest of the video. I'm gonna see y'all when I get to the gas station. We're gonna hop on that. Alright, you guys, so I made it here to the Murphy's USA where they have E85. I got it down to 1 mile. I would have tried to go for 0, but you know, I didn't want to risk it. You know, 1 mile, you know, it should be close enough because it won't be that much fuel left in the lines. So pretty much I got my engage right here. It's ready to go. So now what you do is when you get to the gas station to switch over, like I say, I want to get to between like 30 to 40% on the flex tune, not on the straight E85 but on the flex tune. In order to drive it, I want to get the alcohol content between 30 to 40% before I start driving it. Because once I put the E85 in here, I'm just gonna sit right here for a little bit, maybe do just a couple of small revs just to get the fuel circulating through the system. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the car off, and then I'm about to go start pumping the E85. And once I get it pumped, then I'm gonna switch the tune. So let's go pump the E85. So I'm about to remove this. E85 is right here. I see it. It's pretty cheap too, $1.03. That's not bad. 51 to 83% ethanol. Man, I'm excited. Like I said, this is the first time I'll be converging over to E85. I think this would be pretty cool because like far as the Mustangs versus the other cars, for the Mustangs you could run E85 on stock injectors and manifolds. On the 18s and up, you don't have to change any of that. I believe on the older Mustangs you have to sometimes change to like the LU47 injectors or change to some other type of injector in order to even run E85. So getting a newer Mustang was pretty much a goal I wanted to do, because I didn't want to have to try to switch all the stuff over with an older Mustang. So that played a part of me getting a newer Mustang, because with the E85, like what they call it, like it's like liquid nitrous pretty much, you know what I'm saying, liquid power. You know, you don't have to do too much to get power, you just pump it and go. Like I said again, I'm loading the flex tune. I'm not running a straight E85 race tune, because you have to be over 79% ethanol content that the Engage learns. Since I still have 93 still in the tank, my car's not going to learn that. I have to get it to like 30-40% before I can even drive off and, you know, get a couple logs too with the wide open throttle, because I got to get 2 wide open throttles as well. But is it like 16 bucks for a full tank? See if we can get to about 16, 30. All right, there we go. So now I'm about to hang this pump back up and then get in the car and load the tune. All right, so now I'm in the car. So now I'm gonna hit tuning. I'm gonna load tune. Let's go, let's find it. Flex. So flex will be the 93 E85 blend tune. So let's hit that. Let's flash it, yes. So now it'll take approximately 6 minutes. Let's get it. Turn key on. The key is on already. So now the computer needs to read and see how long it needs to take. Initializing communications. What I was gonna say, man, drop down in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think about this video, as well as all my other videos, man. Just drop it in the comment section, man. Just put a thumbs up, a fire emoji, a cool emoji, just anything like that. Because you know what I'm saying? You know your boy be putting out that content. So just do that for your kid, you know what I'm saying? It's all love over here. And I love each and every one of my subscribers, man. And I just appreciate y'all for choosing to rock with me, because I know I might not be the best, but I'm aiming to be the best, and that's what makes me want to do this, because I do this car stuff off camera. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being on camera. Y'all just seeing what I would do if I didn't have a camera in front of my face. So this is stuff that I do, you know, since I was like a young teenager. I'm talking like what, 17, 18. All right, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with this. I'm gonna get back on once the tune is loaded, and we'll go from there. All right, the tune is installed successfully. Turn the key off for 10 seconds. It's been 10 seconds. Let's start this thing up.
Finish him.
So it is started up. And also, I know sometimes when you do run this E-85, it's best to check your diagnostics, because you might receive a code, because the computer is trying to get used to the E-85. So it might throw a code. It's like a P0 code. Don't worry, it's not major. Just delete the code, and then it shouldn't come back. And if it does, just delete it again. And then once the computer learns the E-85, it's no big deal. It's gonna read code just to make sure. So no DTC code, so everything is fine there. And if y'all want to check just to make sure the tune is on the car, just go to tuning and just go to status. And it says that I'm running the flex tune right now. So now I'm gonna go to the gauges. I'm gonna go to connect. Found new model. Let's get it. English. Ford diesel and all. It says signals for all modern Ford V8 diesels, 7.3, 6.0, 6.4. Let's go through this. If y'all don't see the alcohol percentage, like right here, you just click the center and go to signal, and just find alcohol percentage. If it doesn't show up, you just go through here and scan. It might be a little minute, but it should pop up. You should see it. You should have like the gear ratio, intake temps and stuff. Might have to go for a little minute. I'm not sure what side it's on, but it's gonna say alcohol percentage once you're right there, once you find it. And then make sure when you also click it, go to the not the quad gauge, go to the 6 gauge. So I'm gonna turn, and as you can see, the alcohol percentage right there is 15, but I need to get between 30 and 40%. So while I'm sitting here, I can just kind of sit on the gas, and it just speed up the learning process to do like a couple of slow little revs like this. But I'm gonna do this for a little bit. I'm gonna let the alcohol percentage get between 30 and 40%, and then we'll jump back on. You guys, for rule of thumb, when I had switched over to the flex fuel tune with the E-85, this LED light was red right here. To get this to operate, what I did was, you come through, select the signal because it was red, and then you want to choose RPM and choose it right here. Push the check. And so as I hit my different RPM bands, like 0 to 1600, it'll turn lighter. So let's say if I get to about 1600, see how it goes to the next level green, and of course 32, it'll go up. And then pretty much when you get close to red line, the LED lights will turn red to let you know that, you know, you don't want to go that high. So that's how you change that. Let's see. Then let's go turn to the quad. Let's go to the 6-pack. Also, if you're trying to find the alcohol learn flag, which pretty much, you know, it just tells you how the engage learns, because that's the alcohol percentage that the car is reading. But the learn flag, which is, you know, the computer is teaching, the engage is teaching the computer how to learn the E-85 to fly on the learn flag. Let's just say I replace the ambient air tips, and I go to let's see, I choose that, and then let's go to exit, because I looked through here and it wasn't in here. So I'm gonna go to, let's see, gauges. We're gonna go to scan and keep. Keep existing gauge settings, yes. And this is where I said, well, you choose forward all, but it wasn't under this one. So what you're gonna do is go to forward gas 2008 and up. Let's check that one. And it's gonna scan. And once this gets done scanning, the alcohol learn flag should be in there. And that pretty much, it tells you how much ethanol the car is learning. So 120 signals found. Okay, we'll go back to the 6-pack though. We're gonna take out the ambient air temps. Let's go to signal and just search for the alcohol learn flag. There it is. So it tells you right there, 1 is the fuel alcohol content learned. 0 is not learned yet. Okay. So we're gonna start that, check that. And there you have it. So that's how you set up the alcohol learn flag if you're looking. So you don't choose, you can choose $4 if you want to. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to find the learn flag, it's under the Ford Gas 2008 and up. So I just thought I'd go over that with y'all. And also, you know, setting up your LED lights, if you want to set them up on RPM. So pretty much when you're looking up, if you're not looking at your gauges, you can look up at the end gauge, and you can kind of know where your shift points are at if you're redlining or anything. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Alright, you guys, so I am back, and it looks like we did a heck of a job. We got everything situated. I was also playing with the this gauge a little bit while I was on downtime, while I wasn't on camera. I kind of changed a couple of the settings that I want to change. I like the RPMs, the oil life. I left the fuel trims in there, and then the alcohol percentage is up top. And pretty much, it climbed pretty fast. I made 63%, which is well over what I need to drive. So what I'm about to do now is just kind of drive it. I'm not going to get on it real hard. I'm just going to just drive it moderately, and then I might do it tonight, but if not, probably tomorrow or something. I'm gonna give it some hard gas, because I need to get a couple of wide open throttle logs. So I need to get a flex tune wide open throttle log just to send it in the line, just to make sure everything is copacetic and everything is flowing straight. Just in case if anything's wrong, they can let me know before I start getting into the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to run it too hard. But like I say, it's at 64% right now. Alcohol percentage is learning 64. So let's take it for a little drive. Right now, I'm not even in sport mode. Let's crank it up to sport mode a little bit. Sport. So I'm just driving it moderately. I'm not on it real hard. I'm just driving it just to see how it handles the E-85 and make sure that it gets acclimated with it as well as it can. 65% right now. And just to reiterate again, this E-85 flex tune that I'm on is not for racing. This is just a convenience tune, just in case if I want to flip in between 93 and E-85. The flex tune, all you got to do is just get to about a fourth of tank. You don't even have to get down to 1 mile. You can just get down to a fourth of tank, since the car knows a little bit of E-85 and it knows 93. Just let's say if I'm going somewhere and it's not no E-85 near where I'm going, boom, I just, you know, get it ran down to a quarter of a tank, a fourth of a tank, fill up on 93, and just go back on my either my stock tune or my 93 pump gas tune. And I just go from there. And then if I fill it back on E85, to go back to a 4th tank, fill up an E85, let it learn the alcohol content, and proceed. So that's pretty much it. What I'm gonna do, since it's nighttime, I'm gonna do a separate video. I'm gonna do a couple wide open throttle pulls for you guys. So I'm gonna do that on the separate video. But what I will say is, if you had a time, make sure y'all check my page out, as well as my playlist. I have a couple playlists that I want y'all to check out. All you gotta do is just click the playlist, let it play. You know what I'm saying? It gives me more views, more watch time. Just do that for your boy. You know, it's not too big of a favor to ask. So I don't care if it's your cousin, your sister, your brother. If you rock with me, then they'll rock with me too. You know what I'm saying? Because you rock with me. Like I say, just check my playlist out, show me some love. Just click the playlist, let it play, because every video I got on there is pure fuego, pure fire. You know what I'm saying? And I also got my playlist. I got it kind of categorized where you can check out my old challenge I used to have. You can also check that out, as well as in combination with this Mustang, if y'all want to. So yeah, just show your boy that love by checking that out. And also, I will be bringing a brand new intro to the channel. I know I don't have one right now. I'm currently working on it. So just be patient with the kid, and then we'll get that situated, get that that nice intro back on there. Y'all know it's gonna be dope. And lastly, I will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. You can have 3 chances to win on 3 separate people. All you gotta do pretty much is subscribe to my YouTube, my Facebook. My Instagram is also the same name, Cowboy KT. So all you gotta do is be subscribed to my YouTube, and also subscribe to my social media pages, and that'd be Facebook and Instagram. And once you subscribe to me on there, you know, leave a dope comment if you can, and then I'll be able to keep up with it from there. Like I say, it will be a 500 subscriber giveaway. Like I say, 3 people can win. But I'll be getting into detail with that on a separate video, so be on the watch out for that. So let's continue to get it. But that's gonna do it for this video. But y'all already know, it's Mr. MLB itself, YCN You Can Never, man. And let's get this video to about 40-50 likes if y'all can, and just, you know, continue to, you know, show support. But like I say in a lot of my videos, we the mob, we the family. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. We're gonna make something shake. And y'all stay tuned for that 500 subscriber giveaway.